Hello everybody and welcome back. Zox not included. I did some research and I think I figured it out. Well, I might have figured it out. So I think that I didn't realise pinch of pepper nuts are 3 tiles tall, which is probably why this wasn't getting done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo my ladders the way they were. Then I'm going to have them dig another tile. Okay. Dig a whole nother tile, plant one here, leave that, cut that, plant one here, leave that, cut that, plant one here. That is my plan. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, then there might be something else I'm missing. Who knows? But we're going to see if that works. And I might get rid of these arbor trees as well and plant more things, because if this works, planting with pips is easily the way to go. But again, we'll see. Okay, perfect. Keep doing what you're doing and building what you're building. Definitely sweep the mealwood seed. It shouldn't be in here. I don't even know how it got in here, to be honest with you. Well, they planted a mealwood literally the second they had the opportunity, so we so have this. I have 100% faith in our ability to make this work. Okay, I appreciate you doing that. I really need you to sweep them so they don't replant them, because they're going to replant, because they're pips. They're pips and they replant things. Okay, good. You could grab all 3 if you wanted. No? You don't want to grab that one? Oh, these might have been buried. Maybe that's where they came from. Just one? Just one at a time, Muty? Is that what you're feeling? Just feeling digging one at a time? Come on, Abe. He tried. I don't actually know if he managed to get that mealwood. Okay. Now there is a chance that there are still too many plants around. But they did plant the mealwood seeds. Deconstruct that, dig that. And I'll just let them do their thing. Okay, I'll let them do their thing. You've still got a couple of those to go. I can finally build my steel storage bin. Perfect. Okay. Right, and now that we've got a lot of this going, there's some stuff we're probably gonna need to do. We're gonna need the capacity to mine the resources that are covering our door. Do I have robo miners yet? Where do the robo miners come under? It's not a technology I would have knowingly researched, but it's something I may have passively done while doing something else. We do have them. Okay, we have robo miners. What does that come under? Is that utilities? No. Base? No. Station? Refinement. Automation? No, really? I guess I will go through until I find them. I've had this problem before where I don't know where the robo miners are in this list. This furniture, I'm going to lose it. No. Where? Shipping. Of course it's under shipping. The last place you look. Okay. Robo miner. You cover, actually, quite a large area. Which means in theory, building you... I mean, really, you're going to have to be built here, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. Building you here, or here, means you'll cover this whole area above us. Which is what we want, because we only need these to be the ones that are dug out. It does also mean we'll need one down here. Or I think I did two last time, where basically they... You know, I might even just do two again because I can put a tile on the middle that they're attached to. Yeah. Basically, two up here, two down here, because the doors are going to open. Some material will fall down, I think, because some of it is gravity affected, some of it isn't. It will then cover the rocket platform, make the rocket platform unusable. So we need a robo miner here to mine all that stuff away, and we need robo miners up here to mine all this stuff away, so that our rocket doesn't explode as it comes crashing through the surface. Do I have enough to add another solar panel? Oh, because why would I? Okay. We will, however, want a basic nose cone on top. Okay, we're feeling good about this. Okay. So if we're going to have the robo miners, we need to power them, obviously, which means we're going to need power cables running up probably the middle and the middle-ish here as well. Yeah, it makes sense to me. They'll power the robo miners. We're then going to need a cooling loop, which means we need these conduction panels, which conduct temperature between themselves and the item behind them, even in the vacuum of space, or I suppose the item in front of them. We need to conduction panel all of the robo miners. Then we need an actual cooling loop building down here, where a thermo aqua tuner and a steam turbine do their thing. Should be easy enough. We'll just pump some of this water into the drop point. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Right, leaky oil fissure. I remember. Right, you guys can be plugged in. You are going to need one of these. Oh, stop. Stop. Okay. Deconstruct this and this and this. Okay. This is fine. Give me a bridge. Like that. Alright, that's water. This is fuel. Good. Alright. So you're gonna need to go in. Oops. In here. Because that's where the top of the fuel tank will be. And the module. A large fuel tank. Perfect. So that's the perfect ratio right now. One of them to one of them. Apologies, one of them to one of them. So this guy can actually go quite far if they need to. They shouldn't really need to though, because we're just going to take this rocket back into space again to very temporarily generate data banks. Okay, I assume that there's no water left in any of these pipes. I hope not. It'd be really annoying if there is. So you can be plugged in like that. Although actually, to be fair, I'm going to snip you because I want this pipe to eventually get rid of all of this petroleum, and then we're good. Then we're good and we're golden. I'm doing this just to get rid of these annoying symbols, just so I know that everything is working as it should. Right, what do you mean unreachable storage? Do you literally have to walk up to that thing to store solid oxidizer in it? Because that's really annoying if you do. Now, once you're built, this petroleum should start to flow. Yes. Perfect. Right, we can get rid of you. And I can snip you. And I can reconnect you. Okay. So I can leave this pipe because if we ever need more water, we can do that. Oh, and then if I reconnect you, the petroleum should start to flow again. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so this should empty some of the tanks and just give us a little bit more leeway. Right, they killed that plant. All of the germs, well, some of the, oh, actually, it's pretty terrible. Oh, there's a lot of slime lung, actually. Not in my base, at least. Okay, but we are pulling this out. Good. Perfect. Okay. So here... Where is it? Here's the germs. Okay. Emergency measure time. Just to make sure we don't suffer too much. I'm going to place one more Wheezewort here. Okay. This is the last line of defense. This Wheezewort, nothing will pass this Wheezewort, okay? Get rid of these. Cancel that, excavate that. Oh yeah, cancel that, excavate that. Alright, good. So, fair few zombie spore germs. I was doing such a good job until the sour gas showed up. I didn't realise it could live in the sour gas. I thought it could only live in carbon dioxide. It's unfortunate. But the good news is, nothing will get past this Wheezewort, I think. Ren is starving. Well, that makes sense. Oh, by the way. So this is... I wish there was an invert button. I guess everything will get stored in here, but this is sweep only, okay? And then I say, my sweet Ren, sweep everything you can. You can't reach any of that. Sweep everything you can and bring it all back home, okay? Preferably, don't die on the way. Okay. So this is going to be our spaceship for seeing the stars. We are going to need some plumbing. Input from here, right? No. Input from here. Yeah. Do that. Okay. Perfect. And then metal tile floor there with the ladder. Then goes across like that. You're all ready to go, right? Now that you have fuel, you have a solid oxidizer tank, which is of course unreachable. These have been filled up, which means bringing this over to here makes it reachable. Good to know. Right, you. Steel. Oh, okay, you didn't add the extra E. Steel. So you're going to put tons and tons of steel in here, which means we're going to officially have that amount of steel in our storage, right? Perfect. I should be able to build that. It only thinks we have 2,000. Is that because all of it, the rest of it is being used on those? Yes, okay. Okay, well don't do that, idiot. If you're going to be a real pain about it. Have they made more glass yet? They have. Is it considered enough for me to add another? It is. Okay. Add a second solar panel. And that, honestly, that's a hell of a spaceship. Am I right? I'll maybe move that up like that. Yeah, she's a little hot top heavy. No, she's bottom heavy for sure. She's a power bottom, that's for damn sure. Keeps these nice and tucked in here. You're going to go like that just because battery panel I think looks cool. Which actually means, rule of cool, you should do the same. Battery panel. Huge. Well, do we just detect something? 3.4 cycles for an ice meteor collision. It's a good thing we have these bunker doors. Not all of them, to be fair, but we're getting there. So you're... There's no way you've done all the iron. How much iron? Do I really just have 90 kilograms of iron? I guess so. I guess you made all of the steel. We have been using a lot on the rocket building. That's fair. Okay, well, I'll do another 30. Because why not? We have refined carbon. We actually have a respectable amount of lime now as well. I guess they've been working all that fossil down into lime. Big fan. Germs. It's a little germy. Little uncomfortably germy. Dig that. Okay, definitely sweep the water seed. We need to keep that bad boy. Deconstruct you. We'll plant you. I guess I'll need to add a ladder here. Combat. Oh my god, I told him to kill these things. No, brother. Sweep! I just had bro murdering things for no reason. Okay, my bad. We're fine now, though. Okay. You've been filled up. So, I think we should send this rocket back into space. Right. You know what I haven't done? I haven't looked at my automation stuff that says open the door when the rocket is launching. Haven't looked at that yet. I am going to need to get my main wire. Oh, this thing stores... Oh, I thought it was double. This thing can run 50 kilowatts at the same time. That's actually incredible. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. So, this one and this one. They need power. Conductive wire made of steel. Right? This one and this one. Conductive wire made of steel. I'm going to build tile here and a tile here. So this is where our robo miners are going to go, but it's also where our conductive wires can go. I don't know that the whole thing needs to be made out of steel. But we don't want them getting too hot, because if they're made out of lead, they might melt. Then that's a problem, right? Yeah, we can do that. You know what? I'm going to need another one out here. So I'll do that. Robo miners. You know what else I'm going to need? I just realised I'm going to need a asteroid detection system somewhere. I might get rid of this enclosed telescope because I'm not really sure I need this anymore. And then I'll have a glass ceiling, I think, on an enclosed room. Do I need... Hold on. Isn't there an automated telescope? Or something like that that detects things without me needing to be operating it? I thought that was the case. I might be wrong. But I do feel like last time we had like 2 or 3, or maybe even more, all plugged in, because the idea was they scan the skies constantly. One of them was like, oh, if there's a meteor coming, shut the doors. And the other ones were tuned to specific rockets, right? So they could detect when a rocket was coming and could open the doors. And the rockets don't land, I think, until the doors are open, so there's no worry there. You just basically say, open the doors when the rocket's in orbit, and then when the rocket's in, when the rocket hits the orbit, it triggers the doors open, the rocket lands, the rocket's no longer in orbit, the doors close. Yeah. I feel like that was the case, anyway. I suppose it will require me loading up my previous colony, but that's fine. I've done that a billion times before. And I feel like we could have it kind of, you know, stashed in here. Or at least a starter out in here. Is it really just... Because it has a chair like you would do it yourself. Yeah. I don't think it's that. Is it under automation maybe? Space scanner! Space scanner! I fucking knew it. I knew it was here. Should build a space scanner. Oh, it needs a lot. Oh, right. The more visibility it has to the sky, the better. You know what? We don't build it here. We take the top off of this and we use the window tiles from this, what the hell do you call it? What's the company? I forget. Whatever the company is that, you know, is in all the lore for Oxygen Included. We're just going to use this room. We'll rip the doors off. We'll make new walls that extend out so we have full use of these. And then we'll build space scanners. Yeah. I can put one there, I can put one there, and I can put one there. So I can put 3 space... I could maybe fit a 4th space scanner in. Yeah, I could put 4 space scanners in here. If they Oh yeah, they can be built next to each other. Okay. Not confirmed. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab some tiles like this. Cancel that. Tiles like this. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct these. Oh, I'm going to have to specifically demolish these things. It's going to require a bit of work. Unfortunately, there's no hotkey for demolish. Oh, I can deconstruct that. That's good. Demolish this, demolish that. Alright. Perfect. We'll need a little bit of ladderage. Well, actually, I can't really do much until we're done here. We'll do that. I don't know that I'm going to need, like, doors on this, really. But we'll see. And I don't know that I need the back wall. Like, I don't know if it being a vacuum is actually going to bother us too much. But I'll tell you what we are going to need is to get rid of all that shit, unfortunately. Oh, which is going to be such a pain. Hold on. Cancel all of that. Deconstruct all of that. I think I have to deconstruct these like 2 at a time just to whittle it all away. And then we dig all of this. Perfect. You're still going. Box full of steel. Okay, the sour gas has been removed, which is fantastic. So I'm going to add some automation. To say, if you detect sour gas up here, I think I just made you out of steel, don't do that. If you detect sour gas up here, then you turn on. Okay? Right, that's how that works. Green signal when the selected gas is detected on the sensor tile. Yeah, because this thing's just running doing nothing right now. It's recycling all of our oxygen. Germs are still here. Not many, but they're here and they're everywhere. Yep, you think that's what I wanted you to do? Okay. So we have fully excavated the oil biome. That feels really good. I love that. Oh, it did! The pip planted a pincher pepper nut. So, build that, delete that. Huge. I figured it. Can you believe I figured that out? Oh, sure, I googled some stuff, but that's what it's there for, okay? I'm allowed to Google things, but I thought to Google the thing and I found the thing. And now we're geniuses, okay? No filter selected. You detect sour gas, then you activate. Otherwise, you don't run and you don't use an unnecessary level of power. Perfect. It's all about small optimizations. You're still working fine. Excellent. We have seemed to have stopped the what do you call it? The mercury from getting into this system, which I'm a big fan of. You know what? Look, you're connected to a different level of power requirement. I suppose that's okay. Scalding. Up here. Okay. Wow. Oh, meteor shower. I bet you a meteor landed. That's why it's so warm here. That must be why all of these are damaged. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. Deconstruct that. So I've got one pincher pepper plant, which will enable auto harvest. You like 35 to 85. Okay, it's at least that warm. It's Ren again, because he's doing... Don't die up here. Oh, Ren's going to die up here. He's incapacitated. I have got to be honest, I don't think I can get someone here in time to help. But on the plus side, Ren's sacrifice will be remembered in the coming empire, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Sorry, Ren. It's just not your time. Right, they probably have made that an unreachable build. That's awesome. Right, get rid of two of them, them. Oh, right, I have the wrong deconstruct these things on. Yep, there he goes. Okay, now. I'm going to put a ladder up here. And then a ladder across like this. Good. Automation. Space sensor. So I think we can place 4 space sensors in here like this. I don't think... So the overlap does affect something. I can't remember what it is. I think the overlap at least affects it. Or maybe just having an area covered affects it. Okay, so I'm going to then need all of these hooked in to a powered grid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2,200 watts of power. A conductive wire has a 2 kilowatt throughput. Unfortunately. So I'm probably going to need to split it here and have them run off 2 separate power transformers, I would imagine. You know what? We'll do that so that I can deconstruct that. And then I can throw a large power transformer in here, and then I'll be able to throw one in here as well. I can just make these wires out of lead, because, oh, you know what? I bet you I don't want them. Well, these can be steel, I suppose. Right? These can be, we can lead from here. Upwards. And then these will be steel only because asteroids are going to hit these and it's probably going to get warm. And I'm going to need, robo miners to cover this entire area. Actually, not this entire area, just the area that these things see. So one tile in from there. Like that. That. Whoops. Which means there's a one tile gap here. Are you serious? Oh no, you got to there. Oh, that's my bad. Do it like that, probably. That actually doesn't seem too bad. Oh, brother, what are you doing? I'm just building a floor for the robo miners to sit on. No, you're fucking not, because they need to be sitting on glass, idiot. Otherwise, they're in the way. I don't think the robo miners themselves will be in the way. I think it's just solid tiles, like objects. Oh, sorry. Equipment, I think is fine. Also, I probably need to end the episode here. I don't want to though, because I'm doing well, but I do need to. Anyway, we can heavy wire into this structure. We can probably go like this and then up, and then we might underneath here. We might actually put our steam turbine for the cooling loop setup. Yeah, we might chuck that down there. And then robo miners here. Yeah. Are all the bunker doors done? No, not all of them. I still need to do these ones. Okay, let's just make sure they've got more than enough iron to build. Okay, perfect. It's all going really well. And for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hopefully another pip will plant a plant here. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Make sure you check the links in the description. Ring the notification button. And I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya!